Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.
It was the longest night, it was the darkest night. We found ourselves by candlelight. Talk to the year that's been where all that time. Prayed we had something to show for it. We asked some brilliant questions, ooh. Wrote down our best intentions, ooh. We didn't need to speak the words to make them true. Take me back to that moment where I didn't know what I didn't know. Take me back to that moment, the one right before the one where you had to go. We let the hours slip by, content to occupy this little corner of the universe that's yours and mine. Winter had just begun, we were turning toward the sun. Let our imagination run ahead and away with us. We made a few confessions, ooh. Shared some painful lessons, ooh. Vowed to always treat the morning as brand new. Take me back to that moment where I didn't know what I didn't know. Take me back to that moment, the one right before the one where you had to go. Now I hold this memory like a ticket stub in my jacket pocket. Sometimes I'm lucky and my fingers find it on a cold spring afternoon, when it's nice to have a little proof. Take me back to that moment where I didn't know what I didn't know. Take me back to that moment, the one right before the one where you had to go. The one right before the one, the one right before the one, the one right before. The one right before the one, the one right before the one, the one right before. Ooh.
I'm Sarah Morris. I am a singer and a songwriter and a mama, and my music sounds like, I like to think it sounds like a cozy sweater, but maybe that's not what people want to hear. No, my music is Americana Country influenced, but certainly with a lifetime of listening to pop music and jazz, all like kind of stuck in there, and some musical theater. It's so hard to say what your music sounds like these days because I know what it feels like. It feels good to sing it. I have always made music. There was no getting into music for me. I was a singer like in my mom's living room, and luckily have stumbled little ways that I've been able to make music forever. I went to college and studied music education and vocal performance, and then I moved to Nashville. And I would say that I found my footing in music when I moved back home, and after I had some babies back in 2011 is kind of when I really started dedicating myself to writing music, performing music.
Hello, my name is. Next to a marker, pick it up, fill it in. Shouldn't be too hard. Hello, my name is. Conversation starter, go on now, begin. Tell us who you are. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. A slight hesitation as you consider if it fits after the year that you've been through. Hello, my name is. Do you hear an invitation to maybe shed the skin that hides your deeper truth? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. A handful of letters strung together, chosen by your grandma. Your mother had another one in mind, but she was young and tired. So on that cold November night, she whispered in tandem with your first cry. Sure, that'll suit her fine. Sure, that'll suit her fine. Hello, my name is. Echoes in this room of strangers and means a little less with each offering you make. Hello, my name is. Oh, surely there's a bar here. This evening's wearing thin. Next time you might leave that space blank. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, my name is. A gift to your next lover. It's syllables on their lips before they open to a sigh. Hello, my name is. Perhaps select a new one and figure you'll grow into its opulence and shine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, my name is. A rose is a rose is a rose. Everybody knows that doesn't come close to getting it right. A rose is a rose is a rose. The story goes, all subtlety lost in our rush to define by a handful of letters strung together and stuck to you forever like glue. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is. You've forgotten what you came for. Hello, my name is. You're scanning for the door. Hello, my name is. Gonna follow you wherever. Hello, my name is. Stuck to you forever. A handful of letters. A handful of letters. Ooh, ooh. A handful of letters. A handful of letters. Ooh, ooh. Hello, my
My songwriting process is one of my favorite things that I've kind of found my way to over the last decade and a half. I belong to a group of humans who have committed to writing a song a week in the summer based on certain writing prompts, and in the winter we do a song every other week. So when I look at the whole year of songwriting, there's going to be 20 times that I sit down and I carve out space intentionally to write a song within 48 hours. I'm really dedicated to the process of journaling every day, freeform writing, and a lot of times that leads me to songs. When I'm not in that one of those seasons of writing with that group, I run every morning, and so a lot of songs get written on runs, a lot of songs get written in the car. So it's kind of found its way into both a dedicated practice, because I believe that inspiration wants to find you working. I've heard that phrase in a couple different formats, but I believe it to be true. Like, you have to sometimes just sit down and try for it. And also every once in a while I'll be in the shower and the song will just come right out of the shower head and like hit my head and make it out.
Champagne on a Wednesday, why not give me a reason? Okay then, sit back and watch this cork go flying. It does so. You're laughing, holding the glasses, they overflow. We're high before the foam reaches our lips. I can't stop smiling. Oh, this is all I really wanted. Everything I need. Look at you, letting go. If you could see what I see, you are effervescent, light as air. You're bright as the moon. Ooh, the full kind on a clear night, a glittery hot air balloon. You are effervescent, incandescent, the sparkle of a billion stars. I've never known anything as brilliant as you are. You are. I'm gonna put on my new dress, impress all the neighbors. Would you do me a favor, put on something that makes you feel like dancing? We'll find ourselves an empty parking lot, turn up the volume on this old boombox that's been collecting dust since we were 17. I mean, this is all I really wanted. Everything I need. Shrug that worry from your shoulders. Travel back in time with me. You are effervescent, light as air. You're bright as the moon. Ooh, the full kind on a clear night, a glittery hot air balloon. You are effervescent, incandescent, the sparkle of a billion stars. I've never known anything as brilliant as you are. You are. I've heard the stories you tell yourself. No wonder you're not sleeping well. Let me paint you something new, something closer to the truth that you are, that you are, 'cause you are effervescent, light as air. You're bright as the moon. Ooh, the full kind on a clear night, a glittery hot air balloon. You are effervescent, incandescent, the sparkle of a billion stars.
by people I meet, just as far as like a human, you know, like what I'm going to write about. It's just the people I love, the people I see. I am inspired all the time by nature, and that creeps in to as many songs as possible. I think everything is a little autobiographical and everything's a little bit not. There are songs that are straight. This one's for my husband. This one's for my daughter. This is for my son. I have a song that called Hello, My Name Is, that is verses that are not autobiographical, like they have not happened to me in that exact way, but then there are these bridge sections that are completely the truth. So I think once you write a lot of songs, everything's about you and nothing's about you at the same time.
Hint of the grandee, shine a peek at the master plan. Whisper that the cards I need are already in my hand. A couple of neon signs shaped like an arrow saying ride this way to the path I'm meant to travel. Bit of confirmation I belong where I am at. I could use some of that. Can tell you the secrets of a single pine. I get lost, but I don't mind, as long as the story I find is all mine. Revel in the comfort of my quilted heart. Put some brand new strings on this old guitar and sing my way through another false start. If I'm lucky, the words will come out right in phrases and ones simple sublime. And as long as they are true, I don't care if
today I'm going to sing a couple songs off an album I released not very long ago called Here's to You. And the title track has been one of those songs that I wrote for one reason, and then as I go on in my life and have other experiences, it's come to mean different things to me. It's essentially celebrating a change, but a change that you might not have gone searching for, the ending of a thing. When I wrote it coming from the place of, my kids were going back to school for the first time in 18 months. I had a few things in the music world that were shifting. I didn't want any of these changes per se, but also I did. It was the both and. I'm constantly struck by the both and of things. And most recently, I've been singing that song all summer, all fall, because I was on this album that I put out. And on that album, if you were to listen to it, you'd hear the beautiful guitar playing of this gentleman, Thomas Nordland, who's been at my side playing guitar with me for over a decade. And this past summer, he moved to Mexico. And all summer, that song meant for me instead, like, oh my gosh, my dear friend is leaving and things are changing here for me in a really profound way. But what I like about what the song has given me back, and hopefully to another listener might offer this, is like, everything is changing, but let's celebrate what's been here rather than just digging the heels in and resisting the change, or just seeing it as a sad thing. It can have some of that grief, absolutely, but also it can have some of that celebration of the fact that you ever loved that person that much at all. So that's Here's to You, and it's been a real big honor to kind of keep figuring out what that means as I sing it.
Pin up your hair, kind of fancy, like the nape of your neck on display. Slip on a dress with a skirt that sways at your knees. The place in the early autumn breeze, the one that's saying everything, 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 everything is changing. Subtle shifts and also with grand rearranging. Everything, 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 everything's changing. Let's mark the passing of time. Please raise your glass against mine. Oh, I've had this bottle for who knows how long. 2 layers of dust work like rings in the trees. It's been waiting for years, so we'll let it breathe. Open up. I've decided that we have earned the good stuff. If everything, 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 everything's changing. Subtle shifts and also with grand rearranging. Everything, 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 everything's changing. Let's mark the passing of time. Please raise your glass against mine. Oh, we were something, weren't we? Yes, I your tiny laughs, your shoulders back, your million different smiles. Could you stay a little while longer? A little while longer. If everything's changing, it's subtle shifts and also the world rearranging. Everything's changing. Let's mark the passing of time. Please raise your glass against mine. Oh, we were something, weren't we? Yes, I think so too. So here's to me, my love, but mostly here's to you. Here's to you. Here's to you.
Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.